Hello, friends. Good morning. And this is once again your friend Yogesh Bhavsar. Uh, this video has been pending since very long time, and a lot of my students and followers, and a lot of my book club and YTA system guys have been asking for a video on how to use my dashboard of a screener. So I'll tell you guys, this is just a video to explain that the process of mine. I'm going to share with you all guys my entire dashboard with you all, but at no point of time any kind of investment or any kind of trading that you all have done on the basis of this dashboard or any stock that we are discussing currently, uh, any output or investment would be my responsibility. It is purely based on technical and the parameters that have been put inside. They matched and the screener gets connected with the stock and they give it to you. At no point of time this video is about buy, sell, or hold or take any investment calls. Please make sure that you take the advice of your financial advisor and then take any risk in your platform or in your capital. Okay, this is just shared for your educational purpose. So good morning, guys. Before the market start, I'm just on the live screen that how do I screen my stock. First of all, I don't do any intraday or any buy today, sell tomorrow. I would love to hold a stock at least for 2-3 months. uh, so I have come up with a very small dashboard of mine, which has a overall view as per my requirement that how it helps me. Okay, so the screen that you see is a dashboard that I am almost all the time on the screen. So a lot of people keep spending their time on the charts full time. I am the guy who spend a lot of time on my dashboard because that's where all the stocks uh, basically are shared, and then I try to put it on my YTA system, and I try to do my strategy as I have explained you in my book. The name is Relative Strength with Technical Analysis, and the book is available on the Amazon. By the end of this, so I may just show you right now. If you just click over here and go to Amazon, and you just write over here Yogesh Bhavsar. This book, Relative Strength with Technical Analysis, is my book that I have done quite a hard work on this. So if you guys want to learn the procedure and the process of selection of my stocks, you can always go on and buy this book. It's just 335 delivered at your doorstep. Okay, so let's get back to my screen board, dashboard. Now, if you see, let's go series wise. What are all different kind of parameters that I have selected? Let me just refresh because market have just started. Now, these can you see YTA1 and YTA2. Okay, these are two basically technical parameters that I have. Different parameters are there on this, but these two parameters are totally based on technical analysis on the basis of the EMA and how the volumes are creating and how the stock is performing in the live market. So what happens is that both this stock are on the basis of weekly and monthly time frame and how they are performing. Okay. Now, if you see, uh, let me refresh again because it's 9:17. And if you see on both the stocks, the charts are different because the parameters are different. Okay, both are technically based. So what you have to do is you have to keep on clicking each and every stock and try to identify what kind of a pattern you're looking for. Okay, so I will just go through one or two patterns and I will show you how do I see it. So consider that on the YTA, we have a Thomas Scott, the, on the basis of from the highest to the lowest level of, if you can see, from 4.97 to 4.35, 4.27. So highest category of the value which has been moved as per the percentage will come over here. The best part over here, you will also be able to see the sectors that are moving, and you will also see the small industry that it belongs to. Okay, so if you are a very specific sector kind of a guy and want to understand what sectors are moving today, all you have to do is just click it twice. So what will happen is that early in the morning, you see a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 textile stocks are there. Okay, then if you see on the other side, one is there are 1, 2, 3 telecommunication sector stocks are there. Then the service sector, then the reality sector, then the pharmaceuticals and miscellaneous, then industrial. So this shows you, then this is IT sector, and this is FMCG, finance and auto. Now this shows you a small framework that how the sectors are performing today. We don't see any of the other sectors that are performing as per the say any bank stocks are not there over here. So you come to know that bank stocks right now might not be giving that much rally. Okay, it might be giving not comparative to them, which must have given a gap up or something like that for 5-6% as per this strategy. Okay, it must have been running over there, but not as per my screener of YTA1. So if you go on and press on this Thomas Scott, suppose on the one, you can literally see this is see all data, monthly time frame, and the moving average that I have applied is 30 exponential on the closing basis. Okay. Now, if you see the stock has given a fantastic rally. Okay. If you just mark it over here as an all-time high, this stock could have been a great observatory kind of a stock after the closing over here. Can you see? Even if you had must be maybe fundamental or you must be reading about the stock, you could have easily got this kind of a rally from 80 to 91 rupees. Okay. Now, if you see the entire left hand side, there were no volumes and there are accumulative volumes which this rally were given. And this rally also is supported by the volumes. You may have MACD, you may not have MACD, that is upon you, which I'm not emphasizing too much upon because everybody has their different way of strategy. What I'm trying to give you is a little bit of wholesome of the my scanner. Okay, so that was one of the thing. So if you keep going on down, like if you see Marl overseas, now see the stock has been bombarded so much. Okay, even if it came into my scanner, I know that this stock is not that great. So what happens? It makes you easy with the help of the technical analysis that the stock is not worth even watching. Now, if you see there is so much of resistance over here, okay, in this area, and so is the same the stock is facing. So slowly, now if I see this ITI, okay, now ITI is an see, now this is such a fantastic rally. Now you know that this stock I need to keep too much of into my radar. I need to go and see the financials. I need to understand what kind of a sector this is. ITI basically is into telecommunication equipments and all that stuff. So right now, yesterday we saw that a lot of telecommunication sector stocks like ITI itself and the Airtel also gave a good rally. So we can come to know that such kind of sectorial movement is also coming, and this stock has just given us a fantastic volume and a breakout of the monthly time frame. Now you can go to the lower time frame. Guys, just a second. I just got a call. 1 second, guys. Hello. How office it so? Huh. Sorry, guys, for that. So now you can go into the other stock like say JMR Power. And if you see such a wonderful rally because JMR Power is getting a lot of orders from the, governmental orders and all that stuff. So this kind of screener helps you to understand that with the news, what kind of stocks that you can analyze in your portfolio. You want to add it or you want to only concentrate only on those stocks. Now, if you see in this on the right hand side, again, if you press the percentage, so if you see Bombay Dine has given an 18% jump and it has been above this particular resistance over here. But what I see is there's not a lot of volumes and the Bombay Dine has a news of sell of property today. Some deal has happened. So you come to know with the help of the news that you read and with the help of the scanner that instead of focusing on the entire bunch of NSE BSE stocks, you can just only focus on this screener, and then I just keep on V2 retail. I'm always on my this dashboard, identifying the stock as per analysis. Now let's see Jai Balaji, I got it from this same screener. So what happened was the screener came, it gave a wonderful breakout. You see a lot of volumes kicking in over here, and from 88 the stock is around 350 360 rupees. So can you see 3x the returns as of now? So I'm not saying that I have waited in this stock or whatever. This is not a investment kind of explanation. This is just kind to understand that you can find gems of stocks with help of my uh, dashboard. You don't get stocks every single day of your life, but yes, if you are focused enough to uh, keep seeing it, then yes, of course, there will be good stocks, and there will be times when you get a great multi-bagger stocks like Jai Balaji or something like that. But these two scanners are only based upon technical analysis, okay, on the basis of EMAs. Then what happens is that if once I find any of the stock, which is say NIT, let's check how is it. See, NIT Tech has just given a fabulous breakout. Okay, so what I do is I just go on my uh, YTA system, and I just NIT, and I just go and check how's the stock looking. Okay, and if I see I have a red flag over here, which tells me that there is a huge selling pressure available in this area. So my strategy will come into play, and whatever it is, that's a secondary thing, but that's how I filter my stocks. That's how I come to know sorry for that's how I come to know what kind of stocks to look for. Okay, and a lot of times what happened, there are uh, same stocks on the YTA1 and YTA2. So I come to know that that's the kind of sorry that's the stock that I need to give more importance. There are a lot of time that couple of stocks, maybe once in a month or maybe twice in a month, there will be stocks which are common in YTA1 and YTA2. So I give much more preference to those kind of stocks. Okay. Now to the third screener, what it is. The stock which has broken the 52-week high along with the volume. Okay, just not above 52. It's about, is the volume kicking in with the help of 52-week high. So whatever the stocks that comes over here are very important for me, because I generally tend to trade the stocks which are giving 52-week breakout with the helps of volume. And then I try to analyze the sector and then the fundamentals of it, and then my 6 setups that I have. And on the basis of those, I take a trade, and this filter helps me to, focus only on those stocks which have given a fantastic volume breakout on the 52-week high. Okay, so these are the 3 different windows in the dashboard that helps me to identify the stocks. Okay, now if we go a little bit further down, a lot of my students focus only on this fundamental growth stocks. Okay, now if you see that everybody has their own way of analyzing fundamental, what I have given is I need a stock which are improving in either year on year or quarter on quarter in net profit wise. Okay, as and when the net profit increases in a series wise in last 3-4 quarters, what will happen? The scanner will give me the fundamental stocks. So if we just see a little bit of DCI, so what happens? DCI is fundamentals. Now if you see this area was broken, if this area breaks, so what will happen is I can keep focus only on fundamental stocks. Now what happened? Technical stocks keeps coming up every single day. Fundamental don't come up that regularly, because what happens is that the numbers has to match. Even if a particular 1 quarter or 1 year the numbers have been mismatched, the screener will not you know segregated, because, or it will just get it out of the list because it does not match the criteria. So as and when the quarterly results kick in, where the quarter seasons are there or year-on-year season is there for the results, that's when this filter comes. But the best part is if you focus only on this list, at least you are in the fundamental stock. Okay, guys, but this is as per my logic, or doesn't has to be yours, but I'm just sharing you what I see it. Okay, now there are a lot of good stocks that have been also come. Now see, the KPI green is one of a very good stock which was here since a very long time. And if you see the consolidation breakout over here on the monthly in the areas of 550 has taken the stock to almost 1000. So almost nearly around 80-85 plus return returns the stock has given in just 3-4 months. Okay, so what happens is that such kind of good quality breakout stocks with the help of the fundamentals also you may get it. So what I do is if I get a good consolidation in a good fundamental stock, all I have to do is I'll just shift this, guys. I just go and just check it on my YTA system, that is KPI green, and just go through a lot of time frames from monthly, weekly, daily. Now if you see on the monthly time frame, the area I was talking about is this areas. Okay, now if you see the trend is up, the stock was in lot of months consolidation, and we see a lot of black flag showing that there was a pressure in the area of around 500 or something like that. And when that pressure area was given a breakout, can you see 1, 2, 3 candle, and this gave a breakout and the closing, and then the stock went above of 560. You can see from this areas, from 560 breakout, the stock has nearly gone up 71%. So what happens is that when you wait and watch in the fundamental screener window, at least 4 to 5 stocks, or maybe I'm just thinking that you might get every alternate month one good stock, because even if it is in the screener, it takes time for you to get a breakout. Doesn't mean that from first day it will break out. The stocks are into accumulation, or the operators are not into the game, or they might be waiting for some internal news, or the promoters are buying, or whatever the seed could be. What happens is that it takes time for stocks to give breakouts, and once when they give, there is no stop to the stock, hopefully. Okay, so what happens is that in such kind of stocks, can you see it's clearly such a huge consolidation. The numbers of the companies were kicking in, and as and when they realized that it has given a fantastic number than the expected by the crowd, what happens, the demand kicked in and the stock just rallied by 70%. So it takes time for fundamental stocks to cook. Yeah, technically lot of time, fundamental or non-fundamental does not matter, because it just needs what I say, greed. If some news are kicking in into the sector or whatever, the people just go and buy. They don't see what numbers are kicking in. But a fundamental stock, they need to justify the rally, and they will always justify with the help of the either expansion plans or either the fundamental news that they are having. And such kind of amazing rallies you will get in the scanner of fundamental stocks. So you need to have patience. Even if you identified a stock over here and you see on the quarterly basis and on the yearly basis, the numbers are good, and you are a kind of a guy who likes to trade only in fundamental stocks, and you don't care about, daily noise and all you can do is clearly just come twice a week. Okay, just come twice a week and see whether the consolidation area has been broken out or not. And if you get such kind of consolidation breakout, the numbers of fundamental numbers are there. My screener has helped you to find it. Even 5 to 6 stocks in a year, and even if you trade with the ROI of say 35% of your income, forget about the entire 70% that you're looking for. You just keep rolling your portfolio with ROI of 35%. I think so you will do fabulous. Okay, I'm not asking you to invest all the money into one stock. That's the money management concept is very different. But all I'm trying to say is that you can invest into phase wise into different sectorial, different fundamental stocks that is given into that for dashboard, slowly you will gain that strength and the confidence in you, and you might be end up finding great stocks in your portfolio later on. Okay, so this kind of stocks you will find, but don't expect stocks to come very frequently because it takes time for the parameters to match and then come up with the stocks. But you can give it a try and see. Now if you see this landmark, the landmark, the numbers are kicking in and the stock is trying to break out of this area. The consolidation same as it was over here, so you can just go over here and check out landmark, landmark cars. And if you see, with the help of my YTA system, you can literally see the breakout has happened over here and see the volumes. So even if I go and take a risk about this 860, and it will be very difficult for the stock to just go about 860 at a given point of time, because it's a fundamental number. The justification will come with the companies and everything. They'll come up with the growth plan and all. So it takes time for the story to cook. Maybe next 1 or 2 months or 3 months, it will break 860 if it still stays into that scanner of mine, because in between that, maybe 1 or 2 more quarterly results may come, and that might change the entire history. The numbers might not come good. But as we see that the auto sector is doing good, so as of now, I'm very confident about it, but this is not a call of buy or sell. The numbers may change by next quarter. We don't know. So this is how this fundamental screener can help you to, stay away from the entire market jargon of daily market is going up or down. You are not concerned about it because you are in the fundamental stocks, and sooner or later, the numbers will make sure that stock prices also matches the growth. Okay. Now the other part over here, it's a very good scanner made by one of my student. So what we have done is that this stock comprises of all the three important parameters. Very rare the stocks comes. It comprises of, if you see the name is super duper, it consists of fundamental. It also consists of technical analysis. And the third is if the institutions are increasing their position into any of the company. So one is fundamental numbers are improving. Technically also it is very strong. And the third is the institutions are also taking some interest. So if you just go and press this, what happens? You'll see a breakout is happening. Can you see this is clearly a breakout is happening? So it is helping you technically. It has scanned fundamental, and it has also shown you that the institutions are also trying to participate in this rally. So you need to go to the screener website or any other website which can help you to gain that fundamental data. You can research about the company, listen to their past con calls, and read up the annual reports. Because what happens, fundamental company are not for investing for 1 or 2 months, or say Monday to Friday, or maybe buy today sell tomorrow. You have a longer horizon of 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year down the line. So if you spend 2-3 days of understanding the company, it's not wrong, because you are not here in an urgency to buy say at 600 rupees. For you, even if you are able to analyze and you buy at 615, doesn't matter to you. Okay, so you can keep analyzing such kind of fundamental, technical, and the institution participating into the scanners at the same time. Okay, so this is how this super duper scanner will help you. So we have just gone through the 5 windows of my screener. Now over here, this stock does not take, this window does not consider volumes. Okay, this screener will only consider whether the stock is either breaking 52-week high or either breaking all-time high. Okay, so if the stock is continuously making all-time high, it will keep coming over here. And if the stock is continuously going above 52-week, or the new stocks that are coming into the parameters of 52-week high or all-time high, it will keep coming into this screen. So this helps you to identify good stocks. It helps you, again, if you just press over here 2 times, 3 times, over here, you will come to know. So over here, see Bank of Baroda, Bank of India, PNB, IOB, NIIT. So this stocks have either made 52-week high, or either they have made all-time high. So what happens after every 10-15 minutes when the screener automatically refreshes and you just press the sector, you will come to know that what kind of changes or where the demand is shifting. Okay, if the demand is shifting from banking to IT, you will come to know when the IT stocks are firing above 52-week high and either going to all-time high. So it keeps you into the motion of where the sector rotation is happening or where the bigger money is trying to go. Okay, so this helps you to stay into the market in a very strong manner. So the best part is higher the number of 52-week high and all-time high, the markets are bullish. Suddenly what will happen is that when the market are bearish, you will a lot of times see the scanners will not give you that many stocks. Okay, that's where you understand that, okay, fine, I need to understand that markets are not behaving as they're supposed to be. There is some selling pressure that is going because the entire dashboard is made on the bias of buying side. Okay, not on the selling side. In the entire screen, you will not see on the bias of the selling side. Okay, because I believe that only people having too much of technical knowledge or too much of patience or too much of quick making decisions in FNO, they can do, short selling and all. But otherwise, by far the large maximum people in the entire trading community are too much biased on buying. And I am also one of those. I don't want to comment on any other way because there are 1 million ways of earning money. Whoever and however are able to print or make money out of stock market, brilliant. I have nothing to say about it. So if you see over here, you'll see a lot of stocks that are coming into the 52-week high and all-time high. So I gave you the example. You can also come to know about over here, see the industry. Now, industry also helps us to know that just not the banking side, what kind of a banking stocks. So over here, we see a lot of, see the public sector, public sector, public sector, public sector. So it helps you to know that I don't have to go and buy, say, private banks. The money is flowing into public banks. So you are sync. If somebody say metal is running, so you will not go and find and understand what kind of a metal is running. You're going inside very technically and very deep inside that mining and minerals metals are running. So you are very specific. Sometimes iron and steel are running, not the coppers are running. Metal is a very bigger concept, and then there are branches of it. So is in auto sector. So what will happen? This will help you to identify. Now, if you see telecommunication over here. So what is in telecommunication? It is equipment. So you come to know that the equipment sector is running, not the providers. Okay. So when the markets are giving you news of buying, say Idea or say Bharti Airtel, etc., whatever. I don't want to comment on that, but you will come to know that, guys, equipment sector is running and not the service providers. Okay, service provider might be giving orders to such kind of equipment companies because they need equipments to reach the larger scale in the market. So that's where the money is flowing as of now. So you need to understand that concept about sectorial, and this will help you. The best way to use is this when people are not around you, you are in a very silent zone. You can switch on your AC, TV, music, and you're focusing on every single detail that this kind of thing is going over here. If you see IT industry, but what kind of IT industry? That is computer education that is coming up. Okay, not the software IT companies that is running. So this will help you to know where the market is running and putting their money. Okay, guys, I hope you have understood till now. Over here, I'm taking it very slowly. I know this can be a very big video, but such kind of videos are not made regularly. It's one-time thing because it takes a lot of efforts. I'm taking it very slowly. So please make sure you see this video twice, thrice, and then try to, because I'm going to give you this screener for free with my YouTube channel will be the link and everything. So don't worry about it. Okay, let's finish up and understand what concept it is. Now, if you see, This is basically a weekly breakout previous resistance. So on the weekly time frame, whichever stocks that are breaking out on the previous technical swing highs, it will give you over here. So what happens, I have tried to summarize a lot of concept in this one dashboard. Okay, so when I see that one stock is coming on my YTA1 or maybe YTA2, then it may be the wonderful is when YTA1, YTA2 and the fundamental is also matching, which happens maybe once or twice or thrice in a year. Okay, when they match it is like wow. And you try to start dip diving into the company analysis and everything, which happens very rare, but it's an amazing way to analyze it. Over here you'll see when the last previous swing highs have been broken on the weekly basis. Sorry guys, I'm just sipping too much of hot water because I'm speaking a lot, so I need a little bit of mouth to be hydrated. So yeah, so this is how, see, NIT Tech again over here on the weekly basis, previous resistance that have been broken. Bombay Dine, which is again coming. So this is how you will come to know that what is going into the market. Out of 5,000 stock or maybe 4,000 stock, this is how you are focused only on a specific sector and specific stocks. You may not take trades every single day. Once or twice a month is fair enough, if everything is there. Now, this is a jackpot trade. You may just avoid it because it has a very long concept, which you all don't need to focus on. I also don't give too much of importance, but just because I had some concept in my mind, so I just wanted it to be there. Okay, so I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Now, what happens is what kind of industry that is running. So if you see monthly and weekly wise, textile silk industry is running, which is such a fabulous way of analyzing. Okay, now what kind of a sector, small, big industry is running. Okay, I'll just take a little bit this side. Yeah, over here, if you see telecommunication equipment, how we did it, ITI sector of telecommunication on monthly equipments is running. So now you know how you're building. On the weekly wise, if you see public sector bank is at the top second. And on the third, if you see, what is this download? Just let me just refresh it. It's coming. Yeah. This the third one is aluminium and aluminium products. And on the weekly basis, the third base is pharmaceuticals, and that is multinational. So that's how you come to know where the money is going. Okay, which sector is running. You don't have to run behind auto sector and all that stuff. This will tell you the top 4 to 5 you have to concentrate. Okay, and the best part now, if you see how I have designed this is, if I just press say pharmaceuticals over here, my entire screen, all the sector stocks will change, and it will give you over here that is fundamental growth as per my criteria in pharmaceuticals. In the entire dashboard, it is getting connected in fundamental. So fundamental stocks out of entire everything is about India. And if you see weekly breakout, Glaxo is right now breaking out on weekly breakout. So you get technical, and if more stocks that are there and if they are connecting with this parameters of the other areas, they will also pop up. It is specifically designed only sectorial concentrated screener. So if you press that fund, as I press that what I say, a specific sector, only those sectorial stocks will come over here. So now if you want to just go to some other sector, you just say, you just refresh the page and you just press over your banking sector. So what happened? See, YTA, there is not a single stock. But over here, if you see industry, all the public sector stocks are only there. So this will clear out your doubt. Oh my God, so many stocks that are there which are moving. Okay. And if you see on the 52-week high and all-time high, this many public sector stocks are moving. So oh wow, as per the YTA2 technical logic, the stocks are moving. As per 52-week high and all-time high, the stocks are moving. There are no fundamental which has come into my criteria, no jackpot has come. But on weekly breakout and Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, PNB Bank and Canara Bank is coming. So can you see the how by far large you are now focusing only on sectors? Tomorrow, what will happen that this sector may dry and you say some textile silk companies may come. So which companies that are moving? See, if you see none, there might be smaller company might be moving up, so showing, but it's it's not showing in any of my screeners. So you don't have to waste time. You move on to another one. What you can do is you can go to automobile sector, auto sector. Now, auto sector fundamentally is not there, technically is not there, none of them are there. So that's how you are moving forward. Like say electronics. In electronics, see, Dixon is coming in fundamental stock. So, and none of the other stocks are coming. So now you know that what kind of a trader I am. Am I a fundamental trader? Then you can wait for the stock to come to, make a base and you can buy at a cheaper price. If it is coming on the YTA1, YTA2, then you come to know that, yes, I need to be aggressive. Okay. So that's how this fundamental stock, this screeners will help you. Now see this food processing, if I press, see Nestle India has come. Okay. So now if I just press, can you see such a beautiful, this stock has given a breakout of this area. Okay. It came over here to take support somewhere around. So you can, go for the trade and have a very minute, small stop loss, So this is not a buy sell call, but I'm just trying to give you a little bit of framework how you can be only in top 2-3 sectors. Okay. Now this is an industry, monthly, weekly industry, like how deep you can go within the sector, small industries, and these are only the sectors, the major sectors. So if you see in from past this telecommunication monthly and this daily basis, this is daily, monthly, and this is weekly. So on the weekly basis, if you see the banking sector is giving you good growth. Telecommunication is on the monthly and this is on the daily basis. So you see the telecommunication is giving you strong this thing. Over here on monthly and daily, banking are giving you good strength. You can go miscellaneous, IT, metals, and if you just press over here, the same thing, the entire screener will change. Now, if you see, look at this, YT is so many stocks that are coming as per technical basis on metal sector. So you can go and check every single stock and try to put the stock into my YTA system and try to gain benefit of it. And if you see in fundamental growth, the metal sector has so many fundamental stocks, so many of them. So this is Hari Om Pipes, which has given a fantastic rally from this. So you can keep whether you feel more growth is going to come or not. Vesuvius Pipe, which gave a superb rally over here. And this all stocks were there in the fundamental screener also before. Okay. Now, if you see DP wires, such an amazing rally that it has given. So not all the stocks that you will find at a lower price, you need to find as per your strategy, which stocks that you can take benefit of them. Okay. Now, what is this? This is Nifty stocks about 30. So the Nifty 50 stocks, okay, about 30 EMA on weekly basis. So what happens? This helps me to identify the trend. Now, if you see after this crossover, the number of stocks of Nifty, sorry, not Nifty 50, stocks that were in Nifty are now see when this came down, when the number of stocks were about 30 EMA on weekly time frame, the market was bullish. Now what happened suddenly from 424, the stocks of Nifty, which were about 30, started declining. That means there were a lot of stocks which were coming below 30 EMA on the weekly time frame. So what happens from 425 to 396? So you come to know that there is somewhere pressure into the market. So when this pressure comes, you try to tend to stay safe and not go very aggressive into the market. Okay, guys, I think so. One alert has come. I just need to say, okay, trill. Fine, fair enough. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's go back to the screener of ours. Yeah. So what happens? This helps me to identify. Can you see when this red goes over blue? Can you see the number of stocks that have been hammered, selling pressure? The stocks of has come down below 30 EMA on the weekly time frame. So you come to know that there is a pressure into the market. So you don't try to apply too much of logic, This is where when you are thinking that, okay, fine, on the daily basis, the number of stocks are going above, slowly above 30 EMA. That's where you should gain your confidence back into the market. Now see over here, when it was 230 stocks were there, on the other week or daily basis 277, then you went ahead 293, then you were 320. So that should build up your confidence on your market that yes, now the buying has started kicking in. Okay, so I have eliminated all the guesswork. Now see, if you see over here, it came up for a 1 week or 1 day to 260, and the growth couldn't last and the growth came down. Okay, so even if you are into the market, you should understand, no, there are chances that I should pause my aggressive buying. You just wait and see. And if you see this crossover on the down happened January 2023. Okay, and over here, this crossover happened, say, in 17th April. Okay, so over here it was January, and over here it was April. So January, February, March, April. The market was telling you do not get aggressive. Okay. And after that, there is no stoppage. So this will help you to stay in the market or time your strategy and time your stock into the market. You may not trade every single time. You need to learn to market the time the market, So this helps, this data or this graph helps me to stay or enter or be invested into when this numbers will drastically start falling and this start improving, then I'll come to know, my God, the number of stocks are falling below 30 are increasing, and the stocks which were above 30 are decreasing. And that's where you will come to know that, yes, it's time for me to take a back seat for some time and, just observe the market. And when the again graph goes on the opposite direction, and that's where you should start aiming again. So this helps you to, uh, you know, and stay into the market. Now, this is also very uh, important window for me, because what happens is that this helps me to tell me the number of stocks in that sector are above this 3 EMAs on the weekly basis. Okay, so see, this is 30 weekly EMA, this is 50 weekly EMA, and there is 100. So what happens is that this shows the percentage of the stocks which are above this important EMAs. Okay, as in when the number increases, I understand that the money is flowing in these sectors. And as in when the numbers are decreasing, I will come to know that money is coming out of that sector. Now, if you see, the least is service sector or the media sector. Okay, so I see the stocks are 76% above 30 EMA and 68 above 50 and 70 above 100. Okay, but if you see on the telecommunication, how amazing the numbers are. So if you just press it over here, again, the entire window will start doing up your thing. So over here, see GTL, Infra, Realtel. I just got a this indicator. So what is it? Just a second. Realtel. Okay. So if you see such a beautiful rally the stock has given. Okay, this is how you will come to know that what kind of a stocks that is moving up in that specific sector. ITI. Now, ITI is again the same thing we discussed, that it is giving a strong breakout on the monthly basis. Okay, so then again you need to refresh it. So this will make you know that what kind of a stock or a sector that is, in demand as of now, and how many are there about those important EMAs. Okay, now if you see, this is the last one, that is cash stocks about 30 EMA on monthly basis. So what happens, entire cash family, every single stock, how they are. Over here, we saw only Nifty stocks. Over here, we are seeing the entire family. Okay, that was on the weekly basis, because that I need to know how the markets are moving on a short-term basis. And this is for how the stocks are moving on the long-term basis. Now, if you see on the long-term basis, in again, April 5, 2023, the market started showing you the growth. Okay, here there were around 1,000 stocks which went about 30 EMA on monthly basis, and then there is no stock, the screen is going up. And now if you see the stock, the numbers are decreasing. So when the numbers start decreasing drastically, you will come to know that there's some selling pressure is coming, and this is also going up. Currently over here, this is going down, which is a good sign, which is fine. But if this starts going up and this starts coming up down, so what is happening, the beautiful gap that we had about between the stocks that are moving up and the stocks which are not moving suddenly starts gapping. Suddenly the stocks which are going down below 30 EMA starts going up, and the stocks which are already above 30 moving average on monthly are falling. That means the selling pressure is coming. What will happen? It will intersect, or maybe it's just falling and it will start going up again. So you can time the market, and you can come to know that what kind of a trader you are. So you can start booking profit, and you can start, staying into the cash, and slowly you start. Then when it's again going on the opposite direction, you come to know that the money is flowing in, and you can time the market again. So this is the entire story of my dashboard. I hope that you will make a good use out of it. I'll put my link of this screener dashboard into the YouTube, and also I will put the link to my book. And the people who wants to have a wonderful YTA system can take an advantage of it. You can mail me on YTASCHOOL@gmail.com and take advantage of it. And it's a 12-month subscription. The book is just 335 rupees. You should read it once or twice to make good use of it. And of course, I will keep coming up with such kind of videos more and more often for your own benefits. And I also learn a lot of things when I'm explaining, so it's always both the way communication that happens. And I hopefully to see you all soon. Just for a disclaimer again, none of the stocks that are discussed over here or the way that I trade doesn't have to be copied. You can have your own way of doing it. My book is there to help you all guys. The YTA system subscription that you all take for a year, and screener that I'm providing you all. And guys, I use the same thing, so you all don't have to worry. Okay, so thank you very much, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all will enjoy this video, and I would love to get your feedback. That will improve my confidence, and I will also come to know that I'm reaching the right target audience. I'm okay with few followers or something like that, but I need the people. I need these videos to reach to the people who are in desperate need, and they are focused, and they are very much serious about their trading, and they are not, jumping here and there. And they are very much want to give time to one specific thing. Okay, because trading and buying and doing jumping from here and there, everybody can do, but sticking to one and focusing on one, only people who have patience and have that mind frame can only do it. Okay, so thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Once again, your friend Yogesh Bhavsar, and please do not forget to read my book, Relative Strength with Technical Analysis, which is available on Amazon. The link to this screener and to this book and my email ID will be below this video. So get in touch and give me your feedback. Thank you very much, guys. Bye.